Many years ago at a Miles Davis event.
Okay.
You schooled me in John Coltrane, so I know you know a lot about music.
Yep.
Classic rock is not ordinarily a phrase that we would associate with you. Tell me about your classic rock roots. I know you've stumped for Black Sabbath. You're just talking about the Doors. Tell me about you and classic rock.
All of those bands that were considered classic rock were kind of breaking news when I was a young person.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw Aerosmith when Walk This Way was the single they were touring on. And so it was not, it wasn't over yet, it was still developing.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of those bands were records I was buying as they were coming out. Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, Aerosmith, Van Halen, Ted Nugent, arena rock. And those were bands I actually went to the arena to go see because I was underage, and you can go see those bands. You know, you don't. It's not a club. It's it's for $8, $10. Voila, there you are in front of Aerosmith and REO Speedwagon opening. I think, albeit I'm in the cheap seats, like I'm a mile and a half away, but it was cool. And later on, I got to see bands up close. With punk rock, you can have Joe Strummer like sweat on you, and that was another great experience. But for me, classic rock, I still listen to those records. And I bought them as a young person. I had a minimum wage job, so I was buying my own Steve Miller records, my own Elton John records. And those records, they were great then. And as a 14 or 15-year-old person buying those records, as a 53-year-old guy now, you play them and you realize as a young person, I got most things wrong. But that music I got right. As a teenager, I actually had good taste in music. Or that is to say, I hear those songs on the radio and I play them on my stereo. And I still agree that those are great. Like, you cannot impeach the Houses of Holy record by Led Zeppelin.
Of course.
It's a great record. Toys in the Attic by Aerosmith, or Rocks. Those are unimpeachably great records.
And what about punk rock? Is that now classic rock as well?
I don't think so. I think classic rock is the aforementioned. And it's only that because we're so old now they have to call it something. Because we're so good looking at this age. We are classic.
Right. Or you can call it vintage rock.
There
you go.
I'm pushing.
You are.
Product placement. But and here's your white balance.
Oh, there you go.
I just think it's a genre because radio, they have to put the Eagles' greatest hits on some station. They have to call it something. But for me, it's the music that I heard coming out of the one speaker of my Sony AM/FM clock radio before I was like actively buying records.
Right.
That's when I had a minimum wage job. I had an income, and where are you going to spend it on? Since I wasn't buying drugs, I might as well buy the means to the rock. So I bought albums.
Excellent. Thank you for your time.
Sure.